Howdy everybody, Big Fatty Plus, and welcome to my Easter Day special. This is a game that I found on Newgrounds here, and while it doesn't exactly fit the theme of Easter, I thought it was interesting and a bit thought-provoking, so being that my other choice for the Easter special was a bit... Let's just say that one probably would have got me yelled at. And no, it wasn't Scarlet Blade, you stupid text. No, it was something else. Yeah, but anyway, now we're going to play this game called The Guardian, which I hope you can hear. Now, despite the fact that the text, like the little caption text is in Japanese, you don't really need to know Japanese to play this. You just gotta know when you see that little blinking thing there, you gotta click it. It's actually kind of a short game, but it's interesting. There once was a boy who lived in a village near the summit of the mountains. His name was Haruka. That's a girl's name, but whatever. Turn that down just a little bit there. Now, those little captions there, you're probably thinking, what the fuck do those mean? Well, actually, they mean you can move left or right. But watch what happens. Notice how the little white dots are moving away from him. Haruka, the boy, wasn't like the other villages, and they didn't like him very much because of this. So he mostly kept to himself, and the villagers tried their best to avoid him. Just click that. The boy didn't feel very comfortable in the village, so he spent most of his time climbing the city walls. One day he decided to venture further beyond the gates, and explore the mountains to the west. That little arrow, that little icon means our little dot boy can jump. Notice he is, as the story said, different. He's a dark dot. All the dots here are white. Yeah, I know there's probably going to be a racism thing going on there too. But yes, notice how the little dots avoid him. Run away. They don't like the boy much. Now, I know the story said go west, but we can check east and can't go this way. And the music, I hate the music that cuts out like this, because the music for this game is actually quite amazing. From what I remember, it's done all by Kevin MacLeod, or MacLeod, whatever the hell his name is. But anyway, we're going to go west, so it involves a little bit of platforming, just a little bit. Jump this weird-looking wall bridge thing, and we just head west. Oh, would you look, it's a bridge. Whee! Ah, the boy must be different. He was able to survive a fall. But it's rather simple, just a couple tricky jumps here. Still not very good at platforming. But you just climb up here, and now you have to dodge the rocky crags. By dodge, I mean just hold the left key and the up key and just bound all the way there, like this. Boing, 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 boing. Oh, that's when we gotta time it right. Then we have, oh look, it appears to be some kind of building or a bridge or something. What it is, it doesn't matter. What that is what matters. What is that? Hidden beneath the mountain's summit, the boy found a giant statue embedded in the rocks. The figure had something familiarly eerie about it, so he decided to take a closer look. So we move closer. We can jump all over the guy, and once we get to the shoulder, oh crap, the eyes are open! We're screwed! We're screwed! No, we're not. But the statue wasn't much of a statue at all. Instead, it was a living thing, a giant. The boy saw something eerily familiar in him, so they both became friends. The giant didn't talk very much, but he was very good at listening. He had probably been sitting here, for a really long time, so the boy figured he must have been pretty hungry. Now, our quest is to locate 5 thingies. You're probably wondering, how the hell am I supposed to see them? Easy. See the blinking dot there? If I can jump up there. If you can see it, you gotta go after that. You gotta find 5 of those. Shit. It's not really that hard. I mean, well, the jumping is a bit hard. Yeah, and you can pretty much go in either direction. It does not matter. You'll end up finding them anyway. Boing, boing. Over there. Now I can already tell a lot of people are not going to like this game. Because, oh my god, look, you know, the graphics are so minimalist. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. You know what? Sometimes it ain't all about graphics. It's about gameplay. That's why I liked Hyde. It was more about gameplay and feeling than it was graphics. I'm not a graphics whore. Oh, almost missed one. Yes, I know you have to have at least some kind of graphics in order to be able to see what's going on with the game, but they don't have to be excellent graphics. Thanks to what happened with the damn Final Fantasy games. They started getting more into the graphics and everything, and kind of left the story to some jackass who got high. But either way, we got all 5 of the thingies. The giant enjoyed the giant tree berries a lot, and they helped him to regain his strength. The boy started visiting the giant every day, and the giant seemed to enjoy the company. Ah, so that's where we're connecting. So once again, we're back here, and they still shun the boy a bit. Ow, itch. We gotta jump over here. Yeah, we have to walk back, but it's a short walk. And I love the music. I absolutely adore the music for this game. And there's also, which I will reveal later, some similarities, striking similarities, mind you, to a certain game that I also enjoy, that I did a review of, not, a very long time ago on a different site, back when I was into doing reviews. I did a review of a certain game where I called the game a work of art. Not just for its story, not just for its gameplay and graphics, because even for PS2 standards it was quite good looking, but also for its story. Also, did you notice how this thing's broken down now? The ground changes a little bit, which is strange. Oops. Over there! Yeah, you can see where I'm... I don't want to be doing this for the entire damn video! But now we've made it back to the giant, who lifts his arm now. And the boy jumps on it, and the giant lifts him to his shoulder and puts his arm down. And birds. Now it's telling you to hold up again. If you hold up, and leave your arm up, the birds will land on it. I'm not sure if putting your arm down will scare the birds away, but I like just holding it up anyway, just for precautionary, because, yeah. It wasn't that the villagers hated the boy, but he was just too different from them. They felt alienated around him. The feeling was mutual. It wasn't that the villagers hated him, But they were wondering, where was the boy going all the time? Why did he sometimes leave for days at a time? The villagers still fear the child. But that's okay, we still go back. Whee! Point. Yeah. Notice how the thing's broken down just a bit more. It's weird almost. At least I remember it being broken down a bit more. I don't know. Get up there! And of course, we just keep jumping. Notice that for some reason the crags just don't seem that high anymore. You're there to have a knockdown. We also have another knockdown thing. But it's just weird almost, as you've noticed. Go over there. Are we gonna do this again? Seriously? There we go. And there we go, we're back. And the birds were sitting on the statue, and of course we ran over to greet the giant again. And then some birds are flying by. One doesn't look so well, though. And then just drops. And the bird doesn't move anymore. If we hold up, we can lift the bird up. And the bird just vanishes. The giant didn't understand. He had no concept of live and death. The giant didn't realize what had happened to the bird, but he was feeling somewhat empty inside. Once again, the little boy has taken this to thinking that the giant is hungry, so like I said, once again, we have to feed the giant. Feed them the blood of innocents! No. And it's like, is it just me, or does it seem like the ground just seems a less craggy than it did before? Ah, frick. You know, it's like, I really like this game. The reviews that this game is getting on GameFAQs are very opposite. It's like you got some people who like it, and you got a lot of people who just can't stand this game for some reason. They say, "Oh, I hate it, it's stupid." I guess it's all in interpretation. I can't understand it myself, but I just know I like it. Of course, I like these kind of games, you know. They make you think, even though I don't think very well. Yes, I like thinking games. Games with storylines where you have to think, but yet, yeah. But we get the 5 pieces of fruit again. One day, the boy was collecting giant tree berries, wandering the woods, like all the other days. But something seemed off this time. He felt like he was being watched. Yes. don't see anything, so off we go back to the giant to feed him. He wakes up, puts his hand out. We run into the hand. I want to think it's like we're hugging the giant, but there we are, we're back with the giant. And now we hold up. Instead of just lifting his arm, we look up. And the giant gets up! Boom! I guess he wanted to stretch his legs. But that may not have been wise, because it looks like someone has followed. Suddenly they're like, holy shit. The giant holds his hand out, as if to say hello. Or maybe he just wants to meet him. But the person, quite understandably and predictably, they're frightened, so they run away. One of the villagers had followed the boy, and he had seen the giant. He would return to the village and tell everyone. They wouldn't understand. They would come back to the summit, and they would drive the giant away. The boy had to talk to the villagers. He had to try to explain. Now the boy must run back to the village as quickly as I can. Actually, I don't know if that actually matters, but we gotta get back there. Notice that most of the crags that were there are now gone. We fall down again. Boys gotta get back to let them know, hey, it's alright, the giant ain't gonna hurt you. Yeah, like that's gonna work. They already don't trust the boy, they don't like him. But it's too late. But he arrived too late. The villagers were already alarmed. Kill the beast! Slay the monster! I actually don't know if you can get back quick enough to change anything or if it matters or not, but oh well. They were scared. And they only knew one reaction to this. Kill the freak. Destroy the abomination. And so what do? They assault the one that awoken the giant, of course. There we are, the boy Haruka is running back to the giant, but he's moving slower than usual. The giant wakes up and puts his hand out, but the boy doesn't move. He's leaning forward, but the boy grew dark. And then he was gone. The giant doesn't know how to react to this. But rage. He's chained. Not anymore! He's angry. He wants his friend back. And there's things in his way. So he hold up and smashed them. We can actually do the upward smash pretty much any time we want. But we just slowly walk to the right. He's a giant after all, he ain't gonna be very quick. And he's been sitting there quite a while too, and he looks kind of gangly, so... I know there's not much to it. It's just the big fella just a walk into the right. Alright, come on, what do you expect? The giant to move like Sonic the Hedgehog that back? Actually, that would be kind of frickin' catastrophous. A giant to move that fast. I don't think the gravitational pull of the planet can withstand that. Destroy this? I don't know. Nope. Yes, we can, just by standing on it. I forgot about that. He's angry, though. His little buddy's gone. They took his little buddy away. And then the music stops. I really wish the maker had worked on the looping for the music. Don't think it would have been that hard, but oh well. Oh, but then you have these humans. These little people just throwing rocks at him. One runs off. And they're stand there and become squished! We leave that one there. As a reminder! That one's probably just passed out like, oh my god. Get this wall out of my way! And now we are entering the village. Oh, it's not a building, it's just... But he's angry. Boom. Well, that Bill's buildings are no more now. But he's angry. He's upset. Like you would expect a giant to be when you take his little buddy away. You have to... Yep, they're throwing rocks. Ooh, and it hurts. You see, the rest of them are just standing there doing nothing. So, I'm just going to squish you. I always thought that funny, is that one little one's just standing there, and it's like, sure, splat. And if you see them, they're shaking. See, they're just shaking. Boom. And then, boom! And oh look, there's this wall to the frickin' right here that we could never scale till now! Okay, I wanted to smash this, please. Okay. I never tried to smash this. Maybe it's unsmashable. My family was talking about ice cream in the room there, and it's like, oh, ice cream. Or sherbet. Which ain't fun for a cone, actually. Don't know why, just sherbet on a cone just ain't the same. But, either way. The giant having nowhere else to go because his little buddy's gone. He has wreaked his vengeance upon the village, and now, time to see the world! Let's go see Disneyland. But yeah, let's go to Japan. I wonder if this giant wants to take on the RX-71. Music's starting back up. And that's the end of The Guardian. Yeah, I know, kind of short. The game doesn't kind of make sense, but also does when you think about it. Now, here's what I'm going to say where the game reminds me of it. Actually, the game actually does kind of explain a few things. The game reminds me a lot of Shadow of the Colossus. More specifically, it reminds me a lot of the third Colossus. Let's see, one, two, yeah, I believe it's the third Colossus, the one that you find on the pedestal. Except that one is using a sword, though. It reminds me a lot of the third one. I could be wrong, though. But, yeah, it basically could explain where the Colossus came from. I don't know. It's not affiliated. It's an interesting little game, and I guess it's more thought-provoking and less ridiculous than what I originally had planned for Easter. Yeah, that would have definitely got some hate mail there. But, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this strange little game. Of which, yeah, all you do, yeah, I'm just going to stop walking. You can turn around. What's the point? You can also raise your hands and smash the ground for no damn reason. But that's it. That's pretty much it. You can probably hold this for hours and it won't go anywhere. It's actually, it makes me wonder if there's even like a damn, if we've hit a damn wall or something and he's just kind of walking into it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little game for the Easter special. And until next, whatever the hell I decide to play, Big Value Plus, sayonara, and remember, if you live in a small town or a village where there's one person that's different from everyone else and they like to go 3 or 4 days at a time, don't kill them. You might bring the wrath of a damn giant down on your asses. And, yeah, unless you got a person named Jack among you, your ass is screwed.